practice drum stream 100. We are at the big 100. 100. 100. Yo, y'all, we are at 100 drum streams now. Heck yeah. Even we're going for like 2 hours today, 240. Or hopefully go around that mark for runtime. But thanks for like coming and watching and joining, even though we're just starting. But I could tell because especially with that like let me get it. I need to warm up, but that's why we're here. Drum practice. Drum stream. Alright, y'all. We have made it to drum practice 100. It is here. Now, so that means we're going to start off with 152 BPM, 8 minutes on a metronome. Just going to be just listening to a basic beat going at 152 BPM in my ear. And then we'll, for about 8 minutes, and then from there we'll go into songs. But, anyways, it is 9:23, and I can't believe it's been 100 of these streams already. Like, it feels like the other day it was like the first, I sound like an old head here, but it feels like yesterday was like the first drum stream, and I can remember moments from like different times, like the different like streams, and it's like, no. Thanks for joining and all the advice. I'm just gonna keep going, keep learning, and hopefully, like especially if you go back to the first drum stream, we have come pretty far, at least drum kit wise and skill wise. I know I still need like to continue to keep progressing and keep getting better with like my skills. I keep stuttering for some reason. But, anyways, y'all know what I mean. But like drums kit wise, we've had some progress. Before we start in the 152 BPM, I gotta charge one thing, and then we'll get started, y'all. And we ain't the most professional here on the old Bat Hater channel, but we're pretty good at improvising, so that's what we do. Anyways, let's get into it. Maximum effort. Enough yapping, not enough playing. So let's get. Hopefully, we get some good takes today too. So maximum effort. Keep rocking and rolling, everybody. Even though it's drum practice 100, we've made 100 of these. Holy crap! Now we're just gonna keep going. We're gonna keep going, keep getting better, and keep progressing. It's the entire point, y'all. So, you pull up stream. Alrighty. So hopefully we can get 2 hours in. So let's get into it. We already got 6 people watching. Yay! Time for some metronome, y'all. It's just gonna be me tapping. 152, 312. It's gonna be like 320. But what I'm gonna do is, y'all know the timer strat. Instead of just like guessing the amount of time, just set a timer. Just gotta set a timer. And so we're gonna go 8 minutes. Let's go. 52 BPM. Start off with some basic rhythms, like just some single, doubles, a little bit of triplets. Y'all know. Alright, that's y'all's metronome for the day. That's the metronome for the day. There we go. Finally. I don't know if y'all can hear that, but that was the 8-minute alarm for the metronome. Yeah. How's it going, Nezuko and Merrick? Hope y'all are having a good day or good night. You never know. Time zones. Time zones. You can't assume. You can't assume on YouTube. For some, it is day. Some is morning. Some is evening. Who knows? That's where we get the saying it's 5 o'clock somewhere. Speaking of, someone might, this probably exists somewhere, but I've always thought it'd be a stupid idea. But like the idea, this is a bit random too, of like a watch. Because like I always make like the stupid joke of like checking a watch that's not there sometimes when I'm impatient. So like imagine if it was like a tattoo of a watch and it's just like the only joke is that it just has like 5 o'clock on there. But anyways, that was metronome practice for 8 minutes, y'all. 152 BPM. A little bit of some. Ooh! Thank y'all for subscribing. I just realized I'm at like 577 subs. We're almost at 580. 3 more. We will get there. Thank y'all for subbing. I appreciate it. I appreciate y'all's support. Anyways, let me write this down real quick, and then we'll get into the first song of the day. Heck yeah! And then I gotta figure out the first song of the day. I haven't figured out the first song of the day yet, but we'll get there. We'll get there. Good. That's good. Just chill. Just been doing the laundry and cleaning before work. Well, before stream. But, anyways. Also, recently, well, today, I readjusted the old kit. So, it's back to this wall. I have to do it every 2-3 weeks. Just a little, like, because for y'all drummers, y'all know, sometimes if you don't got the right rug, the drum will just push forward every, like, just the more you play, it'll go like 2 to 3 inches the more you play. So every 2-3 weeks, I gotta, like, go and readjust everything and move it back. But besides that, I've kind of got it down to, like, of course I don't mind it either, so it's not usually a big hassle for me. Especially since I got on a rug, I make sure I get like everything in the right place. I can not just like scoot the rug back, and then of course move everything back to where like close to this wall here. But that's the old process for my process, at least for readjusting everything. But that was 152 BPM. We're getting to the first song of the day, y'all. We're gonna go. Let's go with the simple one. Not a simple one, but like, it's a banger. Let's go with a banger. Alright. Why not? Why not? We're going to go 2 songs. I got 2 songs I'm going to do for the first 2 songs of the day. And they're completely different in tone and kind of vibe too. But I'm still going to run with it because they're good warm-up songs. And just why not? It's Drum Practice 100, so that's why we're here. I can tell I need to get a little bit more energy, a little bit more energetic with the stream, y'all. So that's why this is here. And don't worry, it's not like soda or anything. Just a bit of caffeine. Now for my heart, I don't know. Now that's what I was talking about. That is what I needed. That is exactly what I needed. So let's get to it. We're going to go with a Beatles song. I know, basic, but first song of the day, we're going to do with A Little Help from My Friends. Yeah, with A Little Help from My Friends by the Beatles. And then we'll go from there. It's a 2-minute 45 song. Let's go. It'd be cool if I like learn how to sing and play this one. But anyways, let's get into it. saving that symbol till the end. Anyways, that was with a little help from my friends by the Beatles. And then, song number 2. We're going to go with the basic, another one. But I feel like it's a banger and I should practice it because it's been a second. And it's just a good song. So we're going to go with Like a Stone for number 2. Why not? And then we'll get in some more complex songs, like, as we go. We'll get more warmed up, you know. So that was with a little help from my friends. I could also tell, like, energy-wise, like, just feeling, for me, usually, like, it just takes time with, like, practicing to really, like, to get warmed up into feeling it, too. And, like, to even just, like, feel energized, besides for even having energy. Feeling energized and having energy is 2 different things. But, you know what I mean. Let me write this down real quick. Alright, song number 2. Like a Stone. Let me read chat too. I'll read chat. Don't worry. I can see that it's there. I just can't fully read it. The font is too small. Alright. Out of the 3 things this brother just said, I will take in, well, of course, everything. But besides for that, I will take the advice to tighten my snare wires. Thank you, homie. Where's my screwdriver? Honey, where's my screwdriver? I found it. I wonder if that's where, like, I don't know, like, construction people come home and this is how they'd be like, where's my... Alright, anyways, enough goofing around. So this right there, so it is right here. So what you do is just simply 1 second, y'all. Especially for this song, I want to make sure this is sounding crispy. Make sure this is top. Go. Try it now. 3, 2, 1. We're gonna go with it. Alright. Next up, Like a Stone. But anyways, thank you, Lewis. I appreciate the advice and support. So next up, Like a Stone. It's a good warm-up one. And since it's drum practice 100, why not bringing out the old school ones that I was practicing back in drum practice 40. Alright, let's not mess this up. So, I might be a little bit rusty, but this is a great song. So, let's not screw it up. Anyways, cheers. How does this one go again? Oh yeah, like... Take wise, let's just say I added some of my own stuff in there near the end when I started getting more comfortable with the tempo and the feeling of the song. But take wise, at first, it was taking me a second to really feel it, and then once I did, it wasn't that bad. So don't get me wrong, it could be better. It could always be better. But as a take, not half bad, but we can still improve from there. But that's the second song of the day, y'all. Let me read chat. We're gonna go with I don't know what for song number 3, but let me read chat, y'all. Always gotta read chat. You can't not read chat, especially if it's criticism. It could be criticism, something funny, support, or something very random, or negativity. But anyways, it's a gamble, really. It's really a gamble when you look into the old YouTube chat. But thankfully, y'all are a lot more tame than Instagram Reels comments. Because if I had the same kind of like people be saying the kind of stuff I see in Reels comments, I couldn't survive. Hell, that's probably why I don't even post on Reels like anything. Because like, oh. Anyways, that was some Audioslave. Yeah, look. I like me some Audioslave. So next up, we got something. We'll figure it out. I'll ponder. It takes a second, but it'll be something more higher in tempo, but a little bit better. So that was Like a Stone. So I gotta stay on brand here. We gotta go with some good songs. So, well, might be pulling out some out of the woodwork, but I don't know. Like, I gotta come up. I gotta ponder some good ones. Like a Stone, Audioslave. Keep getting warmed up. Alright. I know song number 4 at least. See, that's the problem. I'll think of, like, the song after the song I need to think of to play. Like, I think of a song and be like, well, that's too fast, and I'll just play it after. Or we'll practice it after. But, let's do... See, like, I just thought of song number 5, too. That's if y'all can understand. I just thought of song number 5 as well. But, 1 second, y'all. I'm pondering song number 3. See, it's always, like, these specific ones. But we're gonna go with... Look at the wall. The wall knows all. Bars, actually. The wall knows all. I was pondering some Rolling Stones, but now I think about it, I'm drifting away. So, I'm gonna go with... Could go some Cream. Or Queen. I was thinking of Queen, and I said Cream. But... Alright. We're gonna go with one last, like, really warm-up-y one. What's good, Forsaken? How's it going, brother? So, we're gonna go with, actually, well, see, that's the thing. Like, I think of a song, and then immediately, like, oh, well, maybe that one. So, I did think of it. And I'm walking back so I can rethink of the song. So I can... Oh, yeah. We're going to do some... Actually, I want to do something faster. I was going to say I love rock and roll, but... See, I want something a little bit faster than that. Because that's a little bit more simpler for my taste right now. I want something a little bit more faster. But not too fast. See what I mean? But, we're gonna go... Not Losing My Religion. That's a good song, but... Someone play the Jeopardy theme song. Or, well, that's technically my job. We're gonna go... See, also, like, the reason I want to take a second, too, to, like, come up with the next song is, too, because, like, I don't want to immediately hop into something that's too fast, you know? Or, like, too high of a jump in tempo. You gotta ponder the right song to play next. But, that's why you ponder. Because that's why you ponder. Because when you ponder, you think of the song. So, we're gonna go with Babe, I'm Gonna Leave You by Led Zeppelin. I know I've practiced it a whole lot. So, I'm gonna go with it again. Just get some warm up in. And then, because it's another classic I used to practice a lot. And then from there, we're gonna hop into some Police. We got what? I said the Police. I'm gonna do let's say Born in the 50s after this and Rebel Yell. And then after Rebel Yell and Born in the 50s, after this song, we're about to do Babe, I'm Gonna Leave You. Then we'll do Sweet Leaf. Alright, so I'm gonna be strategic here so I don't fall. So I went to go lean over to grab something, but it was too far away, and by the time I was leaning, it was a dangerous lean. Like, some of y'all know what I'm talking about. Like, when you lean in a chair like this, or like a stool, and it becomes like too far of a lean, where it's like you have the danger of falling. So you gotta be strategic about your next move. There you go. Takes a second to phrase it. But anyways, we're gonna get into some whole lot of love. I don't know why I'm pressing on the double kick. I can't wait. We're gonna get into double kick 2 today. So I'm gonna I forgot what I was gonna say. Anyways, well, how I was gonna phrase it. I do not recommend, but anyways. Now, that feels better. Anyway, maximum effort. I don't recommend that though. Especially if you're like a minor or something. No BN. You hear that, feds? Do not arrest me. We're clean here. Babe. Baby, I'm gonna leave you. I said, baby, you know, I'm gonna leave you. I'm leave you in the summertime. Leave you in the summer comes the rolling. Leave you in the summer comes up. Baby, I wanna leave you. Oh, I'm joking, woman, I got to ramble. Oh, yeah. Baby, I'm living, got to ramble. You can hear it calling me the way it used to do. I can hear it calling me back home. yeah, baby. Excuse me. There's a specific vocal part I'm waiting for. I said that's when it's calling me back home. Well, that was Baby, I'm Gonna Leave You. Song number 3. So let's get into song number 4. A bit more rhythm. Rebel Yell. I haven't practiced that one in a bit. So let's get it, y'all. So that's a classic. That's the first ever song I ever even practiced on drums. So let's go. Maximum effort. Also, remember, whatever y'all pursuing in life, whatever that goal is, whatever you're trying to get better at, if it's the gym, if it's an instrument, if it's a job, if it's a woman, who knows? Just keep going, keep believing in yourself and be you, and do not give up, and keep striving, keep pursuing, and maximum effort. Homie, you got this. Believe in yourself, twin. That's my motivation for today, y'all. Anyways, next song. Alright, next song. Alright, so that was Babe, I'm Gonna Leave You. Next, we're gonna be getting into some Billy Idol, Rebel Yell. Alrighty. That's a good song. That's a good song. I haven't practiced it in a bit, but we're pulling out some of the old ones I haven't practiced in a moment. For like, of course, it's like drum practice 100. You can't maximum effort, y'all. You can't give up. We're at 100 now, so I mean, like, what? What am I supposed to do? Quit? What's that? I've never heard that word before. Especially on YouTube. Especially on YouTube. Especially on YouTube. Y'all, you can go back and see me when I was like 9 years old on this damn app. You can see the evolution of time. Alright, I'm currently writing this last song down, and then we'll be starting the next song. Hopefully it shouldn't be too bad. I think I've practiced it about 4 or 5 times in total, if not more. And it's just a good song. and hopefully I don't have a rocky beginning. It's usually just the beginning when it's rocky, unless it's like a weird timing signature. But for the most part, we're usually fine. But there's been a reason why we haven't practiced any. Well, now say that, I might want to try it. I don't know. We might. We'll think about it. Now I mention it, I might want to try. I know it won't. All right. I know if I were to attempt Tom Sawyer again, it wouldn't sound 100% like the song. Definitely, it's Neil Peart, and he has like it's a whole different kit with a whole lot of different cymbals and stuff. But if I were, it's just the more I think about it, the more the temptations of playing Tom Sawyer or attempting Tom Sawyer. I think because I've been practicing like just playing to the just playing to it, not on my drums, just like rarely, like off. Believe it or not, off like in my spare time. So I don't know. I feel like I don't know, and plus it's practice too. So I may or may not practice Tom Sawyer today. 50-50. I'm not for sure. If I do, hopefully it's not terrible. I'll try my best. Like I always say, maximum effort. But got the song ready. Gotta channel the Billy Idol mindset, y'all. Gotta channel the Billy Idol mindset. I'm kidding. Dude, I just thought about, like, if I were playing piano, I would say, you gotta channel the Ray Charles mindset. And that was a terrible joke. I don't encourage that. Because if y'all don't know, James... I'm yapping now, but what's his name? What's his name? Damn it. I forgot it. I want to say James. No, what's his name? Damn it. Ray Charles. There we go. Ray Charles. That, it really surprised me when I found out he had a heroin addiction. I was like, what? Because he's, all blind. I was like... I don't know. I thought it was one of the unexpected people to have an addiction, but it's who you never know. Anyways, but besides for that, he has some great piano music. Been thinking about getting into piano. Anyways, Billy Idol, Rebel Yell. Let's get it. Maximum effort. Let's get it. Gotta have the flow tone close for this one. That's a song. Hell yeah. Maximum effort. All right, let me read chat, and then we'll get into the next song. What was that? Song number 4? I'm going to listen to the song because it's a banger. Yes, Jaco. What's good, foreskin dude? Do that, do that, do that, do that. What brother said? 1, 2, do that, that do, that that. Wait, that do. Wait, that do that do. Do that do. That do that. Do that. Do that. Do that do. No. Do that. Do that. Do that. Do that. Wait. I'm counting. I'm counting in my head. But do that, do that, do that. There we go. I had to think about it. No, it's do that, do that, do that, do that, do that, do that. Okay. It took me a second. It took me a second. Had to use the old brain. But anyways, that was Rebel Yell by Billy Idol. So next, let's see. We will see the next song. That was Billy Idol. So we will hope that someone gets my message in a bottle. All right. We're gonna go. Let's see. I'm thinking about the next song, y'all. Why not? We're gonna attempt. We're gonna attempt Tom Sawyer. Hopefully, it's not awful, but we'll see. Maximum effort, y'all. All right. 3, 2, 1, follow. Whatever I just said. How's this one go again? All right. No, Pert, please do not come from the grave just to murder me for butchering the song. Let's get it, hopefully. Maximum effort. I've practiced the song a few times, but I'm not confident to say I'm proud of a take, so hopefully this is better than somewhat an improvement than the last takes I've had of this song. So, with that, don't butcher me in the comments. So, maximum effort. Rock and roll. Let's go. That was my attempt at Tom Sawyer. I already see the comments. I know. I know. Now, so, don't get me wrong, there's errors in there. Because it's like, it's Neil Peart. I feel like Neil Peart's whole catalog with Rush and like, his is like one of those. Neil Peart is one of the kind of drummers. It's like you learn how to like play a song, but it's like one of those songs like you learn how to play it, the basics of it somewhat, basically, if you know what I mean. Like you learn how to play it, but I mean like you learn how to play it better and like more accurately through just like the pure skill and technique of like just Neil Peart. He's a master. What was his name? Like the shit. Yeah, he had a what was his nickname? Is it like some shit like the Doctor or something? I apologize to every single Rush fan for forgetting. I may or may not be googling Neil Peart's nickname, but give me 1 second. The Professor. My bad, is the Professor. But yeah, that's why they called him the Professor, because he's just that. So, thank you, homie. I appreciate it. And I dabble in guitar. I was scared to check when I saw the multiple comments, especially with Rush, especially with attempting a Rush song. It's like, it's scary. I'm kidding. Well, sometimes it is. You gotta be tolerant to hate comments. So, and you just got to take in the criticism too. That's a big factor. And learn from it. You always got to try to learn from criticism. But that was Tom Sawyer, or at least a version of it. My version of it. My interpretation, I guess you could say. But, that's Tom Sawyer by Rush. Next, we're going to get into Sweet Leaf by Black Sabbath. And then we're going to start getting into some metal, y'all, because with that, we are now getting past the rock phase of the stream, and now we're getting into metal. Yeah, double kick time, y'all. But I'm pretty sure the Sweet Leaf song, it uses the hi-hat open, so I'm going to do that, and then switch to the double kick. So, for all the double kick aficionados in chat. But next, Next, y'all, we got that was let's get it. Some Black Sabbath. Let me some Black Sabbath. You know, I did on I'm pretty sure I didn't stream it, but I practiced nothing but Black Sabbath on like the day of the gig or whatever of like Ozzy's last show, and for some freaking reason, I don't know why I didn't catch this mistake until like later, but I spelled instead of sweet leaf I spelled sweet life, and I don't know why. I don't know why. I just didn't pay attention the way I was writing. Whoa. 1 second, y'all. 14K views. How does it sound? Not good. Not my favorite. I was wrong. I saw a cover of Sweet Leaf by an interesting band name, and I checked it out, and then I was disappointed. I hate what happens, especially when I'm listening to like a good thrash band, and then the vocalist kicks in, and I don't know. I like thrash, but I like my vocalists when it comes to thrash most of the time to have like a little bit more lower tone, kind of like similar to I don't know, not as high pitched voice. I don't know. A lot. I know that's like very popular during like peak thrash like prime era, like when it was popular. But I mean like it's good, but I don't like high pitch. I need more of a like a more what is it dirt like kind of like a Pantera esque, but not. It's more similar to like a James Hetfield, kind of like, but or like Exodus in their later years. But I want to say like that one. There's like one specific album I'm thinking of when I say that. But anyways, Sweet Leaf. So, as song title suggests, we gotta do the thing before we start the song. Oops. And I tried drumming with gum in my mouth today, just cause like I heard some people drum with gum, or like play with like botching on gum, and I figured I'd see how it goes. I ain't really seeing like a problem. Like it's more of like a thing I see of like it's just the people like who play with gum in their mouth. It's just like people just enjoy gum. It's just not yeah. I'm not like it's there, but I don't think it's like because it's just regular gum. Because I figured that's just to see how it like affects my playing, if it did at all, and it didn't. And it's just kind of the way I see it, it's just kind of like the kind of like people who play with gum in their mouth while they're playing. And it's just people who just like chewing on gum. I think that's why. That's why you see people with gum. Well, I know some people who smoke cigarettes chew gum sometimes. I know from what I heard, it's like it helps getting off them, but I don't know. Who knows? I do know one thing for sure, though. That is, before we get into the song, we gotta, what was it? The Paul McCartney. That didn't work. I was gonna try to blow it all into this, but that's a stupid idea. But it's fine. Now if it was now if that was somewhat entertaining, now that's the goal. You gotta be somewhat comedic on here too. You gotta have like, especially like for me, that's why the streaming helps because like, if you really want to like grow as like with playing and like especially if you ever like want to go on to play a gig, I feel like streaming helps with like getting used to like I know especially like it's different with actual people, but like with like criticism and like just learning in general, but
especially like with the showmanship too. I feel like they could help with like, especially like back in the 70s, like that's like the Who's whole thing. Anyways, enough yapping. What do we got here? Chops. All right, one guy wants me to play. Oh, how I tune them? So, of course, I do it in the old starfish method. How you know, like not starfish, but like star method. I don't know why I said starfish. Star method, but like I of course take everything off of them, and I'll hit around them, and that's I don't think there's an app I can use. I could be wrong. Y'all could correct me in chat. But I haven't seen an app on my phone for like tuning drums. And so like whenever it comes to like these, I don't have a tuner because I don't have the money to buy like I think it's like 60, 70 bucks at the one at Guitar Center. I need to look up like just drum tuners on Amazon or like just online to go see like cheap like price range wise. But like I usually tune mine by ear, and I'll hit around by each like knob or whatever. I don't know the specific term, but you know what I mean. Little screw right here, and I'll like of course hit around them as I like, and then like tighten it. Well, I'll fully tighten it. Well, slowly. I won't do it at all. Like fully tighten one, and then you want to do all of them like slowly. Well, like not slowly, but you know what I mean. Like you can't just like fully tighten one to like the very like end, like the max, and then have one of these like not barely even tightened. But you know what I mean. If you ever like put a head on, I don't really need to explain that part to you. But when it comes to like tuning it, I'll just like of course get it to the fully tighten each one of these, and then I'll go down, and then of course make sure it's not like too tight on it, and then like I'll go and make sure it's like I'll go down, but I'll make not too far down. You know what I mean? Like I'll fully like I'll undo it like kind of like similarly how I tune a guitar. I'll do it like slowly, like I do like a little turn for each one to hear like the difference in sound, and kind of like it's how I tune it by ear. But like for like drums, I've noticed I've had to kind of learn how to tune it by ear rather than with guitar, because like I don't know. Once I learned how to like tune a guitar. I don't know. I find it easy to tune a guitar, for me. Besides for that one E string, the low E string. Oh, don't get me started. But anyways, enough yapping. Let's play some drums, y'all. So what we're going to do is go back. We're going to learn. See that mistake of me hitting that stick right there? We're going to go back, and then so I can retry that part and not give up. And go try that error again and learn from it. Next. Sweet leaf. I'll read that in a second. So, that part I retried, I don't know. It could be better. Don't get me wrong. That whole song, next time I practice it, it'll be a whole lot better. Because hopefully I won't make that same mistake of like messing up halfway through and having to go back. But hopefully going back and learning from that mistake did help. So, yeah. Learning, y'all. Anyways, that was Sweet Leaf. Next up, we got some more metal. So, we'll switch to the double kick. We're switching to the double kick, y'all. It's double kick time. Double kicker. So, that was some Black Sabbath. Next up, we got, I don't know. I'll figure it out. Let's see. Frig it. Why not? Do I really? I'm thinking. I'm pondering, y'all. I'm pondering. All right. Alright, we're doing it. Alright, just for, alright. I say we're gonna do, don't get me wrong, it's a basic one, but I still need to practice it, so we're gonna practice it to continue to get it down. Don't get me wrong, I'm about to re-chat, give me a second. But we're gonna do For Whom Bells Tolls for the first song we start off. I feel like that's a good song to start off with, practicing the double kick and getting more warmed up with it, like using both of the pedals instead of one, just one with the right foot. And then you get more used to using this with closed. Because personally, for me, whenever I use the double kick, don't get me wrong, I like using this with it open. But it's a lot more of a struggle having to try to learn just to switch from my left foot with the double kick to back and forth with a hi-hat, just with how the hi-hat barely even fits over here to begin with. And so for me to like, because like I have to move the hi-hat just to use the other pedal. So that's why we're using them closed, because it's a lot easier, so I can just hit off of it and then instead of playing with it open, because we are not at that skill level yet, folks, to be playing with the hi-hat open and switching with my left foot. But also, one thing I think would be cool, another thing, like pedal-wise, I'd like to add a pedal with just the cowbell, so I could just hit it with my foot instead of having to like reattach it on something. But anyways, with that, enough yapping, and let's get into the next song. So now, that is like that, and we're gonna safely put it right here, and then make sure it's well measured up, hopefully, and then I put that a little bit to the left. Velvet kick. I got something touching. It's that one. One second, got just the snare. Alright, we're good. How's this looking? Pretty good, y'all. Alright, let's get it. First metal song of the day. Start off with some basic Metallica, but it's a banger. So, For Whom Bells Tolls, and then we'll get in some more complex. What we got here? Bro wants Eyeless. I might play Eyeless later. I can attempt it. But my favorite part about this song is just the beginning. And y'all might see why. Y'all might see why I like the beginning of the song. Because, dang, I'm out of caffeine. It is what it is. We got water. Stay hydrated, y'all. Alright, let's get it. No time like the present. Let's go. See, that thing, if my bad for messing up that one part. That's just because, like, I don't know. I think it'd be cool. Well, I know, like, I usually get that part down whenever I throw the stick in the air and I catch it while playing that last part because, like, it's just doom doom shh doom 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 shh. That part right there. I don't know. Usually I get that part down whenever I throw the stick in there, but it's all right. Sometimes I'll like even like get up and like do it from like off camera, but I don't feel like getting up. We gotta keep moving, y'all. Feel free to subscribe and like. I appreciate it. I didn't say it earlier, but that'd be sick. But anyways, next up, that was song number 7, I believe. I guess we gotta go with some. I mean, if we did Metallica, we gotta go with Megadeth, I guess. So let's go with more of a complicated Megadeth song, since that was more of a basic Metallica song. Then we'll get into some Slayer, and then we'll see. All right, let's get it. Let's do more of a movie chat as well, and then we keep moving, y'all. All right, chat. Okay. We have faced the criticism. It is here. I knew it was coming. I knew it's been a bit. It's been a bit. It's been a minute. It's been a minute. I knew they'd come in. But it's fine. Because you're bad too. Well, to the people that say that, it keeps getting worse, and he's at the same level as Lars. That don't know how to read paper off of a rock, son. I tell you what. Don't know how to read paper off of a rock. That's a new one. That's a new one. See, like, I don't know. You gotta pull out like some random one, like the rock one. Don't know how to read paper off of a rock, or like, I don't know. I'm running blanks there. I just came up with the one. But anyways, let's go with some Megadeth, y'all. See, that also proves no need. Hey, if you want to see that, go to the beginning of the stream. Because guess what, y'all? Okay, the rage bait is working. But when it comes, if you like, say if you want to play to a certain genre, of course you got to learn the basics to the instrument in general. But if you want to get good at playing that certain genre, you got to practice playing to that certain genre. You know what I mean? If you want to be able to play the tempo, you got to practice playing the tempo, even if you're still practicing and learning. Can't give up, y'all. Maximum effort. Honestly, if I'm being honest here, the real people I'm be hating on is the motherfuckers that be hating, you know. That's like, well, right here, like, talking shit, you know what I mean? Like, what I'm saying is, like, no need, like, what's the point, y'all? Like, if you got music in your head, and you learning an instrument and you're practicing, you gotta getting it out, you know what I mean? What? I'm trying to phrase it. If if you got that sound in your head, like a lot of musicians describe having like that kind of sound they're looking for in their music whenever they come up with music. And you come up and you find the instrument and you keep getting it out. Well, and you practice and learn an instrument. What's the point of getting someone down, man? Like hating on a cub, hating on a brother, hating on a brother. What's the point in hating on a brother for playing an instrument? There you go. There's always brothers hating on brothers. What's the point? Why not learn? Why not? Oh, he sucks. Like, what's the point of being negative, yo? Like, come on now. If you ain't got no damn advice to say, and you just gonna say it, you just damn don't like it, then just leave. That's as simple as that, yo. But anyways, back to drumming. Enough of this nonsense. We're gonna get back to practicing, y'all. So we're gonna go with. Well, see, I'm also kind of thinking because I also don't know if I really want to go with Megadeth because, like, even though I just practiced Metallica, I might want to. I feel like I don't know. I don't think I want to practice Megadeth. I don't think I want to practice Megadeth because, like, I could do Danzig. I don't know. One moment, y'all. Let me ponder for the next song. Because you gotta be the right thing too. You can't be too far in tempo. And for the people that want to see me playing slower to a metronome, go to the beginning of stream. We practice to a metronome in the beginning, and then go from there, learn songs. That's the whole format, y'all. I've been saying it since the beginning. But anyways, next up. Right now, I'm going through like all the different songs in my head, like the different, and I don't know. For me, I usually go based on feel. If I'm like feeling like the beat or the song itself, and a lot of these, I don't know. It has to be the right one. You know what I mean? Like the next song I practice, it gotta be. I don't know. Match the tempo. Like you gotta match the rise in tempo. There you go. That's the better way of saying it. See, it takes a second. You gotta. So. Someone said eyeless earlier. Oh, how about this? If I do damn eyeless, no. If I give an attempt to eyeless, let's say, I'll do. Creator's too simple. Fuck. If I did Metallica just now, I gotta do something. Trust duality. I'll practice. 46. Alright. Don't worry, y'all. I ain't giving up. We just gotta. We're pondering real quick. Gotta come up with the. I was gonna say suicidal tendencies, but the dude punky. Alrighty, let's do it. Why not? Alright, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna skip Megadeth. We're gonna hop immediately into Slayer. Cub, we're pondering. You gotta come up. You can't just go hop like. You gotta be the right song, man. You gotta be the right song. But anyways, we're gonna just hop in to Seasons in the Abyss. Why? Why not? We need to. We're gonna do Seasons of the Abyss, and then Eyeless, and then what was that? What number would that be? I don't know. We'll see. There it is. It's taking a second to pop up. Alright. Enough yapping, not enough drumming, y'all. Let's get it. 6 minutes and 38 seconds this song is. Whew! Let's get it. Alright. So, my motto for this song, or well, any song by Slayer, is, and I'm going to say it again, like I do always, with Slayer. If I ain't sweating right now, I'm gonna be sweating after this song. So let's get it. Let's go. No time like the present. Maximum effort. I don't even know if my audio is picking up over there, but it is what it is. I was mumbling a little bit. Smith, y'all. That was Seasons in the Abyss by Slayer. Next up, Slipknot. Yeah, Slipknot. Let's get it. Don't get me wrong. There were some mistakes in there. And hell, there was just a voice crack just right there. But the biggest one I saw in there was especially this stick clanking. But also the one there you go, homie. He asked for it. But anyways, don't get me wrong, that I've had like better takes because like the stick clanking there was like the biggest thing there. But besides for that, I'm still working on improving like especially the timing for like I want to say about if I'm thinking of the song and as like in 4 parts from beginning to end, about a little bit near the end of the second part of the song, if we're thinking of the song end of as like 1, 2, 3, 4, and about I want to say 2/3 of the way in, where it's like do 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 da da do 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 da, and then it's like it combines, then it goes back into the main beat. That part I'm still like getting better at, like playing actually right, but getting the technique down. There you go. But anyways, next song, yay, Eyeless. That one is it's definitely one of the ones we're gonna see progression with over time on stream with practicing. But by that I mean we're still in the early stages of learning that song. But I will get it down. Max, I will not give up on learning the song because I don't know. It's a good song. It's difficult, but the difficult I see as more of a challenge for like learning and getting used to the tempo and playing, you know, and getting more used to like metal in general. But anyways, next up. There we go. Seasons of the Abyss. Next up. What song are we at, by the way? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. This will be 9. Eyeless. Then we're gonna let's do a double kicky song. Like by that I mean like with a heavy. Alright. Hey Ed Andrews. No need to be an asshole. Watch this. It's called practice. We're here and we're practicing the song. And I don't know. I'm playing along and listening to the song. I'm not playing it out loud so I don't get copyright striked. I know it's technically somewhat a cover, but I mean, if it's like the actual vocals, they might get me. So, to that, I don't know. Because I just played the hub intro for that homie, and that was technically drumming. So, I don't know what to tell you, brother. I'm showing y'all I'm practicing playing. But anyways, we don't give up because there's always a motherfucker hating on a cut. And you just gotta persevere, man. You gotta, that one person that's always being negative, hating, you just gotta look them in the eyes and smile and keep going. You know what I mean? Like Ringo Starr says, peace and love. I mean, I did start stream with a Beatles song, so. Was that Metallica? I don't know. Anyways. Let's go, y'all. Let's get it. Rage Fate goes crazy these days. The Rage Fate goes crazy. I gotta check chat. It might be a lines in there, but we'll see. Stay hydrated. There you go. I recommend it. Next up, we're gonna do more of a double kick focus song, and then we'll see from there. Rock on, y'all. Keep going. Keep learning. Keep progressing. Now, don't get me wrong. There are some errors in there. It's Slipknot. It's Slipknot. Playing Slipknot for me is like jazz metal. I'm kidding. But it's kind of somewhat. But by that I mean it's just hard. Just but because it's Joe Jordison and whatever other I don't know the other drummers they've had, but besides for Eloy, but that was somewhat recent. But it's I don't know. I feel like even though like it is difficult, you don't want to like set that wall in your head that you're like, oh no, like even if I'm not like skill wise good enough to play the song, it doesn't stop me from at least attempting to learn it. So by the time like I keep learning and progressing over time, I get better at playing that song over time as well. Boom! There we go. Explained. Explained. I'm usually not the best at phrasing. But anyways, let me write this down. I'll read chat, and then we'll get in the next song. What song are we at now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That was 9. Next will be 10, y'all. I feel like if the next song is 10, Alright, next song's 10. We're going to do a heavy, like, double kick song, and then from there, I'll say we'll do 2 more songs. I'll say we'll do up to, like, 12 today, depending on time-wise. But let me read chat, and then we'll get into the next song. But like I always say, maximum effort, y'all, and don't give up. Keep learning. I'm sorry, I do not know how to read, and I'm started learning how to read sheet music, but that's another reason a lot of y'all may also say, oh, it's terrible. But all I'm saying is, I don't know about as much metal, but with rock and roll, they don't rely on old sheet music as much. But I ain't shooting past learning how to do so. Because I know it takes time. Especially like rudiments. But that's how you do it. You just got to keep going, keep pressing, keep trying. Learn little things over time and don't give up. Or whatever. But enough yapping. Let's get into the next song. So, let me read chat. Okay, I already did. We're caught up. Feel free to subscribe, y'all. I'd appreciate it. Oh, 508. Sheet. Okay, yeah. Let's get into the next song. Alright, 3 songs left. Let's get it. One double kick focus song. Double kicks focus song. Okay. If we did Slipknot. I'm brainstorming. And I'm going through just different bands. I was like, think metal bands just about playing. But we've done Slayer, we've done Slipknot, we've done Metallica. Haven't done Slayer. That's not a minute. I'm gonna go with. Sometimes whenever I point, the point method works, but I ain't seen anything to point to. I'm like, oh no, that's not. Like, don't get me wrong, I like Avenged Sevenfold, but I'm not confident enough about playing it on stream. Because I like the music, but the rev is just something else, man. You know? The way he's able just to play a song just like with one take, especially like Stuart Copeland could do basically the similar thing. Sometimes it takes him 2 or 3 times, but it is what it is. Let's go with I gotta stick to my word. I said double kick. So I'm thinking. Let me check this song out. Actually, we might. Alright, this is a bit of a diversion. I might lose some of y'all on this one. Let's see. we're gonna do a Bathory song. I know Bathory, right? Random, but we're gonna go Bathory. Well, actually, I want something more. This, I gotta find. I'm trying to look for something more of like a bit more faster tempo with a double kick, so I could get like, you know what I mean, like just the right amount of blast beats. There you go. And I'm not finding what I'm looking for. I am not. Sadly. But yeah, let's just go with we're going with The Stallion by Bathory, and then we're gonna go that'll be 10, and we have 2 songs left. So let's get it. 3, 2, 1. Ow. Alright, we keep going. 2 more songs left, y'all. Now some battery. I can tell it took me a second to really like get back into the rhythm with that one. I was a little rusty because I haven't practiced it in a little bit. Don't get me wrong, it's a good song. And it's just like, especially for like developing that technique with the double kick. It's just one of those songs. I don't know. I fuck with some battery. Some of y'all might not, but especially those kind of lyrics. But it is what it is. That was The Stallion by Bathory. Some of y'all might be like, that wasn't drumming. That was just you hitting stuff all over the place. Well, technically, that is drumming. To a rhythm, at least, though. But you know what I mean. That's why we're here to practice, y'all. Of course, everybody has a different idea of how one should practice an instrument, but everybody disagrees on stuff. Just like, yeah, there we go. Next up, I think we got one more song left, and then the last song of the day. Yeah. Actually, this is the last song of the day. Alrighty, let me read. Oh no. Oh, it's almost been 2 years. It's about, we're getting close to the 2-year mark. It's been a year and something months. February. How close are we to February? What month is this? The 9th? I want to say a year and 9, well, a year and 7 months. A year and 7 months. But hey. I know I started late, but you can't. When it comes to music, it's one of those things, once you get it, once you get that bite, you can't let go. Once you fall in that river of flow, you can't get out. It's like drumming. Especially like, that's when it comes to like, a lot of like, people these days, like that, like, old time, like, that, I'm stuttering. I've been also trying to catch myself when it comes to stuttering. But anyways, that's why, like, especially like rock stars these days, that's how you can tell, like, when it comes to like music in general and playing and just playing live. That's why I see a lot of them just pass away, like just so much little after the last show. Like Lemmy, same thing for Lemmy. I'm pretty sure Ozzy too. I forgot. I'm trying to think some more examples, but those were the main two I thought of. But there's other people, but I just can't think of them. And mine's going blank, but it's all right, y'all. We keep going. All right, last song of the day, y'all. We're gonna get it. So it's gonna be last song of the day. That was Stallion. We're gonna go with a banger. All right, Cricket. I'm going with Zero, y'all. Smashing Pumpkins. Zero is gonna be the last song of the day. Let's freaking get it, y'all. Let's go. No time like the present. Last song of the day. We're gonna get it. Hope you guys like the stream. And whatever y'all pursue in life, do not give up. Keep pushing. Y'all got this. Even if it's not even an instrument. But that's how it is. You gotta keep pushing others. You can't. That's why, like, even on stream, you gotta use the outlet as like you gotta be aware. You know what I mean? But anyways, and I also try to stay humble at the same time. But let's get into the song. Just like. Now y'all tell me that sucked. Oh, that was good. No, it could have been better. Don't get me wrong, but that's probably even if it's the last song of the day is like I probably felt that the most out of all of them. But anyways, near the end. But let's get it. Last things of the day. Of course, I already did that. So let's and then. As cold as ice, or whatever. And then, last thing is. Alright. Wrapping stream up. Give me 1 second, y'all. We're doing the last few things. If y'all have been here before, you know the usual of what I do for the outro before we do the outro. The traditions. There's a tradition. But it should only take a second. Ever forget it's the lover's time. I caught myself. Last time we ever met. But I know the reason why you keep the silence up. So for me, my heart doesn't show, but the pain still grows. So strangers to you and me. Alright, I just had to do that. Now, last but not least, before we officially wrap up everything, last little lick before we leave. Okay, I like it. This is, alright, if you know, you know. What do you call a cloning scientist? What do you call a cloning scientist? A cloning scientist. What do you call a cloning scientist, y'all? Gotta let it brew. I'm gonna read chat while I let it brew. Oh, we got like 5. We got like 8 comments. Anyways, the answer to that was Gene. So that was it. Feel free to subscribe and like. I hope you guys like this stream. And can't wait to see you guys next video stream. I hope you enjoyed and liked everything I played. And I appreciate all the support and comments and subscribes, especially, and likes. Can't wait to see you guys next video and stream. And I can't believe we've made 100 of these videos. And thanks for coming and joining and supporting all of them, y'all. I appreciate every single ounce of it. And hopefully we keep trying, keep learning, keep progressing, keep getting better, and keep just going up. But that's the goal, y'all. Maximum effort, no time like the present. I hope y'all don't give up on y'all's goals either. Believe in yourself. Keep pushing. Keep going. But don't give up. Don't just take the criticism as advice and keep pushing, and you will get there. You just gotta keep going and keep progressing. And be open-minded too. But that was drum practice 100. I can't wait to see you guys in drum practice 101 or the next video. Thank you guys for coming along. Make sure to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you get notified whenever I stream or upload a video. And keep rocking and rolling and sharing and peace and love. And with that, that was drum stream 100. Bad haters. Alright. Hope you guys liked it. See you guys in the next stream video. You have a good day. Good night. We out of here. That was the stream for today. Roll credits. Yay! Oh. That was a good stream, y'all. Heck, it doesn't even feel like I've been streaming that long. Like, I could play for another 3 hours. Like, I know, right? Crazy. Crazy.